Hey everyone, I am in Two Harbors, Minnesota. I'm just heading south back home. Wanted to give you a quick update. So I made it to the destination that I was hoping to make it at, which ended up being just a few miles short of 100. I think it was like 96.5 miles, something like that, 97 miles. And it was to Highway County Road 6, I think is the road that I made it to. So Grand Marais all the way to Highway 6. That includes that 2-mile loop that I went around Oberg Mountain. So the trail that I went through, the Grand Marais section in south, is actually the most difficult part of the trail that I'm told, and was able to average 39 miles a day through it during the first 2 days. And then today I think I went about 19 miles, made it to Highway 6 just before 2 o'clock, which is when I was meeting Harriet. So I would definitely call the weekend a success. I feel really confident being able to do the toughest section, average 39 miles a day, especially since I'm not in my best trail form like I was on the AT last year. One piece of gear that has really impressed me and really saved me is, I actually tried them for the first time, these Injinji socks, which are socks that have actually, if I can get it out, well, it doesn't matter, you can see it, covers every single toe of yours. And when I was recovering from my last hike, when I went from the northern section of the trail to Grand Marais, I had about 4 or 5 blisters around all of my tootsies. And so I tried these out, and just looking at my feet, I don't have a single blister. I have one that is from the blister that I had my last hike that's just healed over, but my feet feel fantastic. And to crank out 100 miles in just over 2 days, 2 days, 8 hours, whatever it was, and not have any blisters, my feet feel great. I am just really impressed. So check out the socks. I'll put everything in the details below if you're interested in looking at them and checking them out. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat. When I got into Grand Marais, my first order of business was to take a shower. I probably was the dirtiest and smelliest that I've ever been in all of the days I can recall being out on the trail. More so than any of the days out on the AT, just with the amount of mileage that I did. And what was different about this hike than other hikes is I always brought deodorant, and no deodorant for this trek. So I smelled like a true thru hiker, and I couldn't wait to take a shower. So bought a cheap pair of $4 flip-flops that are 2 sizes too small for me just to shower with and have something, because all I had was my really dirty Ultras and my dress shoes from work. So didn't really plan that very well, but made it work. And then grabbed some food at the local holiday station that was just your typical gas station food to hold me off until I got into Two Harbors. So anyway, successful weekend, very confident. And you know, the record, by the way, that I need to beat is 8 days, 7 hours, and 59 minutes. So basically it needs to be under 8 days, 8 hours, which is an average of just under 37 miles a day, but we'll call it 37 miles a day. So feel pretty good, especially the last part of the section. I'm walking through downtown Duluth, and I've heard there's like a 30 or 40 mile stretch that you're on the road most of the time, and it's very, very flat. There's a couple of rolling hills, but it's very, very flat. So I'll be able to pick up some mileage there as well. All right, guys, have a happy Father's Day weekend, and I will be back later this week to give you some of my trail footage from this weekend, what worked, what didn't, and what are some of the things I'm changing. Bigfoot out.